And now it's wine time with Amanda.
Hi there, welcome to Wine Time with Amanda. And if you haven't guessed yet, I am Amanda, and you are currently watching the pilot, if you will, to a series I would like to create in the future where I feature a different wine every week or just discuss wine in order to help educate those who want to learn more about wine. I don't know about you, but I not so long ago was in the position where I would walk into a wine store and just become utterly overwhelmed by all the choices that were available, and I would be drawn towards the pretty label and just get the heck out of there. So if you are familiar with that and have been in that position before, then I hope that these videos will help you in the future to make a more educated choice about wine, if that is what you're looking for. So just some background on myself. I recently attended the International Culinary Center in Campbell, California, where I participated in their intensive sommelier program. This was a 3-month, very intense course where I studied wines of the world, and after this program I was able to pass both Level 1 and Level 2 the examinations under the Court of Master Sommeliers. This means that I am now officially a certified sommelier, and this is the basis of my wine knowledge. So enough about me, let's get right down to the wine. So today I am featuring a 2010 Renwood Gold Crest Zinfandel, and I'll show you the label here if I can line it up with the camera. There we go, there it is. And the reason I'm featuring a Zinfandel today is because I'm having a bit of a Zen moment, and it is currently one of the wines that I am obsessing over because of its unique flavor profiles and how it's kind of controversial among some because it can be a difficult wine to pair foods with. So a fun fact today about Zinfandel, and you'll see by the picture here, is that the grapes don't always ripen evenly. And this is kind of exciting to me, and I'm going to geek out for a moment. So you'll notice on one clump or one cluster that some of the grapes are purple and fully ripened, and some of the grapes are green and underripened. And this can create a really complex flavor profile in a Zinfandel because the full purple grapes are going to provide actually a very jammy, pungent flavor, whereas the green grapes can actually provide acidity and a brightness to the wine as well as a spicy and black peppery note. So this Zin specifically comes from Amador County, and you'll see that I tried to create a map for you. It is not the best map, and I do apologize for that. But Amador County, it's in California, and more specifically, it falls within the Sierra Foothills AVA, and AVA stands for American Viticulture Area, and it literally just means a specific geographical boundary. And within the Sierra Foothills is where you'll find Amador County, and I highlighted it there. And even more specifically, for this particular Gold Crest Zin, the grapes have been sourced from Lindstedt Vineyards, and that vineyard is actually notorious for producing an especially spicy black peppery Zinfandel. And I have a glass right here, as you can see. And that is very apparent on the nose. I'm definitely getting a lot of black pepper and also a very bright, ripe raspberry jam, which is very typical and classic of a Zinfandel. Ooh, that's really good. On the palate as well, whew, there's a little heat from a little spice, and it is very, very fruit forward. I'm getting a lot of juicy red fruits on the palate. That might not always be the case, but for this Zinfandel, that is certainly what's happening, and it's quite delicious. What I would pair with this Zinfandel is likely barbecue, and I say barbecue because this wine has, first of all, a higher alcohol content. I believe it's 14.1, but I'm going to confirm here. Whoa, buddy, nope. 15.5% alcohol. So that's it's getting up there. So this would be considered a full-bodied wine. And I would want to pair it with something that is going to be able to stand up to that while still not being overpowered. And barbecue would go really nicely because it's going to be a heavier dish. And the spices used in barbecue will actually pair really nicely with the flavor of this wine. Whew, so that was certainly a mouthful. In the future, I definitely plan to keep episodes much shorter, but I was just so excited to share a Zinfandel with you today. If you have any questions or suggestions for me for something you might want to see in the future, go ahead and email me at winetimewithamanda@gmail.com. You can also check out my corresponding blog, and that's going to talk a little bit more about where you can find the wine for purchase and maybe a little bit more about the structure. And that is winetimewithamanda.tumblr.com. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope to see you again soon. All right, cheers.